So after you're getting close to finishing a session in the simulator, you'll no doubt want to go to OnCourse Practice. Now this is found in the Practice tab still, and before we finish off, we definitely want to get onto a course and so forth. So if we go to Practice, and up in the top right hand corner here it says OnCourse Practice. Now I don't necessarily see too many people using this, but I just think it's that they're not familiar with it. But let's just say that I've been practicing my pitching wedge, working at about 100 meters, and I want to go into a golf course. Any one of these is probably going to be okay. Some of these are virtual. I'll just go to full up here. Let's just pick Abu Dhabi one here for argument's sake. But the idea here is we want to get back into the mentality or the routine of how it is that you play on the golf course, which is one shot at a time. It's not the same routine or the same mental capacity as learning a drill or an exercise. Now it's, okay, so I've got wind up there. I can see the clouds are moving, I can see the tops of the trees are moving, my observation's coming down, 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 and you know, I've already done my practice on the practice putting green before I've gone out. I've got a bit of an idea of how the roll is. If I've had a chance, I've done my warm-up and I've gone down and I've hit shots down on the practice fairway if you've got one. If not, most courses have a set of nets that you can hit into. That's a great way to get warmed up as well and get striking the golf ball. In terms of first tee nerves, if you have those, which most people do, it's good if you've got the capacity there to be able to hit drivers, and really imagining that first shot that you've got on the first tee, whatever it is that you need to do, finish up your warm-up routine by doing some of those shots. Now just back to using this particular screen, which is OnCourse Practice. So we're just going to take the first hole here. I'm going to select it and it's going to take me to the tee, but that's not where we're going to hit from. What we're going to do now is go over the far left here and it says place ball. So we're going to do that. It now enlarges the entire screen or the map of the hole. I'm looking to go from wherever the middle of the green is back down the fairway approximately 100 meters. I'm just going to click, you can see my cursor here, approximately there I think is probably 100 meters. Let's just check it, I'm probably well off. It's 84 meters. So now I'm going to go back a bit further and click here, and now it's given me a distance of 101. I think that's a good measurement for what we've just been practicing, and I'm going to press done. And you can see while that may be the flag there, it's not necessarily where I'm aiming, because of my dispersion pattern and where I generally hit shots and where my misses are. I'm going to be aiming a little bit more to the right. So we're looking to do one shot here. We're going through our full routine. This is not practicing anymore. This is now doing the shot and everything that's required of you to do the shot. So I'm going to go through that routine now, and you'll see that I'm definitely concentrating, or if you can't see it, I'm going to put a lot of attention now on that club face, and specifically the club head and being able to feel the club head. And now I'm going through my routine, which I've done many, many times, but I'm really making certain that I've got that grip there. My eyes are on that club face. Now I can really feel it in my hands. And now I'm just going through and getting myself set up to hit that particular shot. And without too much concern, it's just everything that I normally do now. And I'm going to actually make sure that I enjoy the hit. And there it is. That's the shot. It's safe. I get to live another day. And who knows, I could probably even get the putt in. So you do not drop a second shot. This is not about practicing anymore or drilling. well, okay, it could be a form of drilling, but it is honestly about gameplay now, and the mentality that one needs to take from the simulator or the golf range or where one is drilling or practicing, and taking that now to the golf course and doing that on the golf course. So yeah, I think that was the key part of what I wanted to take away there. Look, that felt amazing. I just show you that just out of the sweet spot. It was just beautiful, and it's a nice day here. It's nice and quiet. But yeah, we're not going to hit another shot here. You basically come down now and you change the hole, and you go to the next one, and then you press that, and you just go through this. It takes a little bit, but the whole idea is now we're practicing a particular shot coming into the greens, and we're going to say place the ball. Then we go over to this map and we gauge approximately 100. We got to go back out again, and you can see where the flag is, right in the middle there. But where my cursor is for my particular dispersion pattern for my pitching wedge, I would be aiming probably more here, not the flag. It's never the flag unless I'm really close up to the green. But if I'm hitting a full shot back here or a 3/4 shot, something like that, it's going to be here, and any and all my shots will end up on the green. The absolute worst shot may finish up at the tip of the sand bunk or something like that, but for 99% of the shots, every single one of them is going to be on the green. But that's the middle of my dispersion pattern, is about there somewhere. So let's just go back to what we're talking about here. We're looking for around about that 100 bit, because I'm just getting warmed up, and it'll eventually go out to about 114 meters. But right now that would be the shot there. I would press done, and even though the flag's there, my dispersion pattern, as I said, would be to the right of that flag, would be approximately the tip of that bunker there, aiming at one of these trees here at the back or something that of note, and that there is the spot where I now hit the shot. And then I would go through the holes and maybe hit a good 10 or 12 shots, one at a time, going through the exact pattern that you need to have out on the golf course under pressure, that you just do. That's how you get used to it. So that's OnCourse Practice. Incredible.